Good morning. It's afternoon now. So I know it has been a long time since I've done a video. I have been really busy this year. So last week was my last week as a first year teacher. So I finished that. I'm super excited. Um, and so I have the summer to get ready for next year and to just kind of decompress. So, first year done. I'm hoping that now I can get back onto a regular schedule with my filming and my crafts because I really didn't get that much crafting done over the last year. So, that being said, what have I been working on? Well, one of the big things, um, so I worked on this. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. So I finished this. I started it on August 21st, and I didn't finish it until a few weeks ago. So it took me almost 7 months, and I need to get this framed before I go back to school because I'd like it to hang in my classroom along with my next finish, which I forgot to take off of the stand because I finished it and it's been sitting here. So this was my next finish. So this one only took me like a week to finish. Actually, it took me a week to finish. So this one is also going to go in my classroom. If you can't tell, I teach science for those that don't know, high school science. And my next new start, which I will be starting today, I'm going in kind of random order, is going to be, I'm going to show this quickly so it is from Daily Cross Stitch and it's called You Shall Not Pass. Now I'm going to make a couple tweaks because you shall not pass and somebody holding an F, not really the message I want to send to my students. I'm going to mean it more like the movie where, the Balrog could not pass, and I know I'm such a geek. But anyway, so it's basically going to be where I point when they ask for a hall pass. No. So this is the fabric I'm going to use. And it matches the other fabric. And I'm trying to do a whole set of like cute classroom appropriate. Instead of a meme, I want to do a cross stitch for my classroom. So that's the next one I'm going to work on. And then Daily Cross Stitch also has one that's called Readers or Leaders, and I'm going to do that one. So the other thing I've been working on is Pirate Santa, and he's coming along pretty well. He's a little tedious to stitch on, so it's slow going some days. But my husband really wants me to finish him before Christmas this year, so I'm trying to get him done this summer. And then I have been not working on in a while, but this one is my next one. This is Sea Monkeys, and it's a Hannah Lynn, and I'm trying to get this page finished by the end of the summer, which is doable. So that is really all the cross stitch I've been doing. It's not a lot. I've worked on a couple other pieces as the mood struck me, but not enough progress to show. It's been, like I said, pretty slow. So, what have I been working on? I've been knitting. And I've been making knitting accessories. So let's start with the knitting accessories that I've been making. So the first one I'm going to show you are these. And these are to hold your circular needles. Like so. totally awesome. Really pretty inexpensive to make. And I'm like completely hooked on them because I don't have to worry about my knitting falling off my needles, which is awesome. I have finished a pair of socks knitting wise, but they were for my husband and he promptly put them on and now they're in the wash. So let's see. Knitting. Well, let's start with what I've been working on the most. If I can find the name of it. I'm trying to finish it. It's called Easy Goes It by Finicky Creations. And it's all tangled up, of course. This is what I'm trying to finish. So I'm really liking it. It's got some nice texture in it. And I'm trying to get this finished in the next week or so. So it's going to be seeing a lot of time. So that's that whip. I have a few. I'm bad with the crafty stuff. All right. And then I have my Grocery Girls shawl, which I absolutely adore. And this is out of Leadingman Fiber Arts, Poison Apple, and their Redbird colorway. So, of course, I haven't woven ends yet, but you know, I'm not worried about it. So I'm working on that one. But if I got to pick one to finish, I wanted to finish the Easy Goes It and then work on this one. I enjoy both thoroughly, but I just decided Easy Goes It was ish smaller, so it's a one ball shawl, so I should be able to get it finished first. So that's the Grocery Girls one. And then let's see. I am going to be doing a shirt, but I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, so the next thing I'm kind of working on, kind of frustrated with, so it's not going very far. This is Dragon Rhyme by Josh Reichs. And I stopped in the middle of the road, which was not smart. So it's looking pretty good. I need to try and get this one finished too. I really wish I hadn't stopped in the middle of the road because I'm going to regret that. But it's just a lot of counting and keeping track of repeats, so it requires some concentration. And then the last one I'm doing is called the Transition Stash Buster. What's it by? A name I can't pronounce. But anyway, it's huge. It's meant to be huge. So I'm knitting this out of I Love This Yarn. And so it's going to be, I've got to finish this purple, and then I'm going to go back into this speckle, and then I'm going to go to a cream with less speckle, and then there's a lace repeat. So all in all, it's like 5 skeins of yarn, but I don't typically wear a coat in the winter. I go from my house to my car to work. So A nice warm shawl suits me just fine. Something that's easy to take off when the car gets warm, and something that if the classroom is a little chilly, I can slip on and it still looks really nice, is what I'm after. So, and it's fairly neutral, so it'll work with most of my outfits, so that's a plus. So that's that, and then I'll be casting on a pair of socks, and I'm going to be doing the Rose City Rollers, I think is the name of it. I got a few things I'm going to be casting on, I think. So I'm going to be, it's just easier to do it this way. So I'll be casting this on, hopefully in the next couple days. And it's called the Graphite Tank by Universal Yarn Design Team. And I'm going to be doing it with these colors. Oh, there's one more color. Those colors. So, and the yarn is nothing special. It's it's acrylic. I'm just looking to practice and try something out. So it's in my budget. I thought it was pretty. I need to figure out the swatch before I can even start, so I'm trying with that. Probably need to use a different set of needles, but I'll figure that out. Trying to figure out the swatch first. So there's that, and then the sock pattern I'm going to be doing. I've done this sock pattern once before, and it's super simple and quick. And it's the Rose City Rollers. So I did them as a gift for somebody else, so now I'm going to make a set for myself. And then of course I'm going to ZK, so at this point I have a bunch of stuff that I want to shop for at ZK, so I have that in my knitting journal, whatever you want to call it. So I print out patterns and keep them in here for working from. Let's see. Oh, the socks I'm going to knit next. This color. I thought that was really cute. They're actually for me. So there's that. I'm gonna cast that on, I think, today. A lot of starts. Alright, so let's go back to other knitting accoutrements I've been making. So I have been making stitch markers like mad. So the first ones, these are Progress Keeper, but if the camera will focus, let's try just one. Let's see if the camera will focus. Okay. I'm giving the camera an aneurysm anyway. So basically we have American flags, since the camera won't focus. Let's see. And then Very appropriate for me. Little lizards. And then a set of owls. And these are like totally super cute. And then, because I know I will not have time for this later, we have spider webs. And then a heart with paw prints. More lizards. And then I can get these set up. Sea turtles, tortoises. And then, yeah, I made a lot of markers this week. Yesterday and today, basically. And then these are Christmas poinsettia. And then I kind of have a Halloween set with jack-o'-lanterns and witches and spider webs. I think that's it. I have some duplicates, but so a lot of marker sets, which should keep me in stock for quite some time. So I did that, and I think that's all the crafting I've done. I have a lot of crafting to do, but that's what I've done. So I'm going to try and get a video up, let's say once every other week during the summer. Might be once a week, depending on how much crafting I got. But I also have a classroom because I moved from my old classroom for my first year to a real science classroom for the next year, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that, but I need to get everything organized, and there's a lot to organize when it's a science room. You know, you have prep areas in the back and all this good stuff, so that all needs to be organized. So I'm doing that this summer, as well as I want to get all these projects for school done, plus some lesson planning and all that good jazz. So a lot of stuff going on. I'm super excited about everything, and I get to go to ZK in a couple weeks, which is uber exciting. I can't wait. I think I've done way more knitting than I've done stitching. I've finished knitting, but that was all gifts and has left. And I haven't even been great about taking pictures. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling now and get to crafting because I have a lot of crafting to make up. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.